Good morning, my name is Tim Lewis. Today we are going to show you how to clean track on the San Diego 3-railers. So if everyone recalled, late last year Doug Kearney, or laid off sick, made a video on how he cleans track on his layout. To begin, we have our track cleaning cars that we're going to show you how we use them. These train cars are not for sale. Please do not contact our website to get the information to buy one. If you want to make one, I will be posting pictures up on the OGR on a thread. So the materials we need are, we need 2 Williams locomotives which have 2 motors in it. So we're going to be using SD90s and some U-boat 33s, U33Cs. And then we're going to need materials. So the first thing you'll need is the track cleaning car. So it's just pretty simple metal piece with 2 trucks on it. And then you're going to need a block, which is, this is the block, and it's going to go down here like that. But first things first is you need a ShamWow cut up, which is, this is basically a ShamWow material that we started using as a generic one. And basically you would clip it onto here like that, and you'll do the same thing on the other side. You also will need a bread pan to put the alcohol. Goo is recommended, and the alcohol, of course. We use denatured alcohol on this layout. So these are the 2 engines we're going to use. These track cleaning cars do get pretty heavy, so we use 2 Williams diesels with 2 motors in each unit, and it usually does the job. There's rare occasions we have had to use 3 because of how the track is, and I'll explain more into that when we get there. Okay, so now what we got to do to prepare the track cleaning is the cars are already on the train. Now we got to do is prepare the blocks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour in this denatured alcohol. We're not using all of it. These special bottles help us save on denatured alcohol, which saves us really a lot of money. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some alcohol in one of these. And what I usually do is the used pads I throw in here, so they're not damaging any of the paint and stuff. Now I'm going to bring over the blocks. So basically all you got to do is clip them in like this. Spray a little Goo Gone, just go 1 drop because this Goo Gone can cause the motors to back up. And I'm going to let it sit there and dry for a second so I can finish doing the other ones. And this time I'm going to dunk it first, and then I'm going to dunk this one, and we'll put it on the track and see what it does. Okay, so the blocks and pads are on the track, and we're getting ready to go. A couple reminders: please do not go over 12 volts of speed on the track, because if it derails you can cause a fire. We've had that happen so many times down here at this layout. So I'm going to start out the one with the 2 SD90s, and then I'm going to start out the U33Cs. So I'll bring us back around after they've gone 2 laps, and we'll show you what the track results are. When you're using Goo Gone, please use it sparingly, because Goo Gone can make cleaning track worse. If you use like 1 little drop like I did, you should be okay. So we'll see you when you come back around. So right now we have one of them returning, so we'll bring it to a stop. right when it comes up. So I just killed power to the track, and we're going to show you. The guy who ran on this track yesterday did not run smoke fluid. If you guys run smoke fluid, obviously the track will be a lot dirty. So basically, this is kind of what it usually looks like, black like this. It's because some of our members don't even clean the wheels. We've been getting a little bit better with our members. They've been cleaning their wheels, but there's certain items that we cannot control that is in their collections because of motor and all this other stuff. So this is basically what it could look like when you're cleaning track. So what we do is we flip it around. So we're gonna go the other side, and instead of putting Goo Gone on it the second time around, we're just gonna apply straight denatured alcohol to it instead of Goo Gone. Reason why is we don't want to use too much Goo Gone. That would cause us to get another engine to help pull it. So I'm going to do a quick job. And we got the other train coming around, so we'll also check that one too. So both of them have been soaked in alcohol. And there goes one of them. And here comes the other one. Okay, so let's see how bad this track is. It's a little bit better than the other one, so we'll do the same thing again here. Here comes the U33Cs. Now we'll do the same thing for this one. And for people trying to wonder, well, when is the track going to get clean? You keep doing this until you have a clear pad, and I'll show that to you in a little bit. So here comes the SD90s. Once again, these track cleaning cars are not for sale. Pictures will be posted on the OGR forum. So this time we're going to swap out the pad completely. So usually what we do is most of our members run one lap around, flip the pad, run another lap, and change the pad out completely. I like to run 2 laps to save the pads because we can go through as many as 3 dozen bundles of 40 a year, just because we operate almost every day of the year for the San Diego Mall Railroad Museum. So with this time around, you do not have to use Goo Gone anymore. Goo Gone was only for the one-time thing, so we got a completely clean pad. I'm going to do 2 quick soakings with this one and the other one. And we got alcohol on both pads. So now I'm going to put it back on, and we'll take it off. So you can tell that the track is being cleaned pretty good. This is what it looked like after I just finished, and then this is what we had in the beginning. So it's doing a pretty good job, and hopefully another pass or 2 and it'll be clean. So I just stopped the U33Cs, and the pad is clean. This is basically what we usually do is we go either there's a little bit of black or there's no black on the pad completely. This one I'm going to let it go another lap because I pulled the pads off and it's pretty dirty. Another reason why we don't use Goo Gone like all over and we only use it on the first pass is because if this Goo Gone gets on the track, it's slippery and it takes about an hour to evaporate, or you got to use denatured alcohol with a track cleaning engine, and you might have to use 3 engines to clean the track. So if you're using Goo Gone, you can use it, but please use it at your own risk. So this track is completely done. And when I'm done with all the tracks, I'm not going to show you cleaning the rest of the tracks because that'll take too long, but I'll show you how many pads we went through. So I'll see you back in a little bit. So this is the remaining empty, finished, used pads. There are 22 pads here. So we usually use a little bit more than that, but the track was fairly clean today. So reason why we clean track is for better performance, and we run down here. Everybody in this club comes down here and runs weekly, and it depends on how much smoke fluid or how dirty the track is from the night before, that you gotta clean track all the time, no matter what. So every day, someone that comes in early for the group that's running that day will come in and clean track. And today I was cleaning track, and yesterday I was cleaning track. So if you got any more questions, feel free to leave a comment, or if you're on the OGR forum, you may leave a reply on the thread this is on. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.